Y'all might be asking yourself the question, what the hell happened? We had 3 episodes of season 1 and we're already on season 2. Well, Eternos is a little bit weird. I'm not trying to bag on you, this is how I use my servers, but it forced me to update, and when I update, it kind of resetted the world. So we're back with season 2. The time periods are going to be every single time I update, so like next update 1.21.7 is going to start season 3. If you want to join, remember, Discord's linked in the description. But let's just ignore everything that's happened and get into season 2 of Cobblecraft. Now there was a big gap in between what just happened, the intro, and now, because I had to record the Fortnite video that I just posted, which you should 100% go and like. But I have got full diamond tools and armor, and I know this is mad suspicious. You're probably like, so what in the D1 cheating? But this is a picture of me getting my first diamonds. So I actually did get all of it. And real quickly, we're gonna, while this iron is smelting, we have to start mining all of these trees down, which is, it's gonna take a second. But because replay mod isn't updated to 1.21.6 yet, we have to do a poor man's time lapse. So let's get right into it. Now, of course, it has to be raining, but I've got all the wood that's in like the vicinity where I want to build my base, and I have a lot of oak. That's 4 stacks and 6 of oak. And then I barely have any birch because birch is buns, and no one likes birch. And if you like birch, then your opinion's wrong. But what we have to do before we build our starter base is one of the key ingredients, one of the key materials is calcite, and you can only get that from like the amethyst things. And there are a lot of those in the ocean. So we're going to go on a little ocean voyage, number 1, to try to get some music discs. Because my goal for the season is to collect all 150 extra music discs on top of the normal Minecraft ones that were created in this new data pack we have. Which I'll link in the description if you want to have it yourself. So real quickly, we're going to make a boat chest. So we need to use like some of that. Okay, so now we have a boat chest. Now we're just going to go searching for all the amethyst clusters we can find and go get all the calcite and maybe even some shipwrecks, some amethyst, some everything that we can find, just loot the entire ocean. So let's get into it. Now, this is incredibly in the wrong order, and I'm sorry to all y'all little niggas that thought it would be in the right order. But first, we found a mob spawner, then an amethyst geode, and we found all of that inside of this absolutely ginormous cave system. And then on top of that, we found a dark oak, which is, in my opinion, one of the best woods. Then we found one of the worst woods. We found a jungle biome, but you know, we have the bamboo, so it's all good. I have got an insanely successful trip. And when I mean insanely successful, I mean I have never had a good enough trip like this. Now, pictures up were before, the pictures that you saw, right? That is the important stuff. But some of the minor stuff is I crafted a brush of spyglass, and something I learned, if I zoom and then go all the way zoomed and then use a spyglass, I have the most ultra zoom in the world. And this is a pixel of a block, and it looks like a whole block. So it's just insane. And then some other stuff is I made a little bamboo farm. And the most important thing though, if you look at the tab list, Lime Plays has finally joined the server on season 2. Now, I'm going to at him, so if you're watching this, I love you. But what we need to do right now is we need to set up the base. And we got all of like the calcite and the oak and the dark oak we needed. We also got a lot of diamonds. But before we do that, I want to apply some armor trims on my stuff. And that is going to need like 5 pieces of cobblestone just so I can duplicate it. So real quickly, let's duplicate these. So now if we just duplicate these, which will take just a little bit of diamonds, we can have some, I wouldn't say great looking armor trims, but some pretty decent ones. Now, my favorite one, which y'all are going to be like, typical, this is everyone's favorite, is 100% silence. Now, that sounded really weird when I said it. But silence is like the one that covers all the armor. And now that I'm realizing this, we need to craft a smithing table. So let's just do a magical jump and we'll have the armor trims on. Boom. Okay, so now that we have our armor trims on our armor, we should probably start setting up the base. And because Slime Plays is building over there, I think that we should build my base, because it's not that big. We're gonna clear out this grass and build it right here. So real quickly, let's start on our starter base. Now, when I tell y'all I've put my heart and soul into this starter base, because I never not use tutorials, which I didn't this time. So this is my starter base, and I really like it. I think I did a absolutely splendid job. But while doing that, I took a little break and got all the materials to make one of the coolest new items in the entire game. Now, before we even do that, I just realized we're gonna have to pick what color, because I'm never making another one of these again until I have to. Not because the recipe is hard, but just because I want it to stick with me forever. So we can go pink or red. And I think we're of course gonna have to go red. Now it is officially time, and I don't even have the recipe unlocked yet, to craft the flying ghast harness. This is what it looks like, and oh my gosh, it looks so cool, and I cannot wait to get a flying ghast. Now, before we end the video, there is some things that I still have to do, because I can't just end the video after building one simple starter base. My storage is really bad, and I don't want to build a whole storage room, because that's like an episode 2-3 thing. I just want to place some chests right here that maybe look a little bit nicer than that. So let's use every last bit of wood I have to make chests. Now, so we got about 36, so let's just place it like kind of like this, and I think we'll be all set. So we need about 4 more chests, which is like 3 more pieces of wood. So it's not expensive, but soon we're gonna have to like get a lot of materials, because for what I have planned in this world, we do not have anywhere near enough materials to finish anything I have planned. Now that we have all these chests placed, there's only one right thing to do. Have it for vanity and figure out the actual storage system next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to this point, please subscribe. I know this episode was shorter than normal, but we're just starting off, and trust me, next episode is gonna have a surprise that you do not want to miss. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Diamond says what I say go, my glitz be doing the most. Whatever you catch, I'm told, the handshake cool, but I leave shit on the floor. Smoke, don't dope, no choke, nothing nigga down.